Bitcoin can easily hit $100,000 in 2025. In today's analysis, I will take a look at Bitcoin looking at a higher time frame, showing you how you can capitalize on an exponential trading opportunity. If we take a look right here at the monthly chart of Bitcoin and we determine the overall trend, you can see that this trend is clearly from bottom left to top right, which simply means that Bitcoin is an extremely strong uptrend. Yes, we always do have crazy impulses, which are then followed by quite harsh corrections. And as you can see, Bitcoin created the previous bottom in the beginning of 2023, when it was also, by the way, retesting just the previous cycle high. As you can see, in the end of 2017, Bitcoin created the previous cycle high. Then we had the bullish break above, followed by a retest that this previous resistance was turned support. And so far, Bitcoin once again started the continuation and basically the beginning of the next major cycle. As you can see, basically always when Bitcoin retested the previous all-time high, this was eventually followed by a bullish breakout. The last time Bitcoin clearly retested the previous all-time high and broke towards the upside was in the end of 2020. And as you can see, Bitcoin just sliced through this previous resistance and created a lot more continuation towards the upside. I simply do expect the same thing to happen now. And if I zoom in a little bit, you can see that now for 7 months in a row, Bitcoin has been retesting this previous resistance. A general concept when it comes to trading is that the more often a market retests a level, the higher the chance that we will eventually break it towards the upside. You can also see that it was a previous resistance, but bears were basically never able to push price lower. On the smaller time frames, you can now also see this on the monthly time frame. Bitcoin is creating a bullish flag formation. This is simply a bullish continuation pattern. Why? Because Bitcoin entered bullish into this consolidation, so there is a much higher chance that we will also actually see a bullish breakout. And finally, I want to draw your attention to the cycles. Why? Because as I mentioned, we always have major impulses which are then followed by corrections. And these corrections, until Bitcoin then retests the previous all-time high, last around 1,200 days, so roughly 3 years. You can see this time right here in 2018 until 2020, it was a consolidation of roughly 1,100 days. So if we apply the same pattern again, you can see that Bitcoin is about to break out towards the upside because Bitcoin basically has been consolidating for 1,100 days. Therefore, in the year of 2024, I still do expect a bullish breakout on Bitcoin. The trend is clearly towards the upside. Market structure on the smaller time frames is still incredibly bullish, and just looking at the previous cycles, it's quite likely that we will see a breakout. If we quickly just want to measure the price target of the previous breakout, I would simply look at the previous impulse starting in the beginning of 2020, and as you can see, this was a rally of roughly 1,500% towards the upside, and we can simply see the same rally again and again. Bitcoin right here started, let me quickly draw this, in the beginning of 2023, and this would mean a potential price target of roughly $300,000. If you enjoyed today's breakdown of Bitcoin, as always, I really appreciate if you smash that like button below. I will certainly keep you updated regarding the very interesting situation which we have on Bitcoin. I will see you tomorrow with a fresh breakdown, and in the end, as you can see by this analysis, it's just extremely important that you look at the overall picture, especially if you're trading cryptocurrencies, that you're not getting caught up in the short-term moves and that you're able to keep your long-term vision.